and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Florida State Athletic Commission. Our three judges scoring this contest at octagon side are David Torelli, Chris Lee, and Sal Diamato. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Jason Herzog. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena in Jacksonville, Florida, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 13 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205.5 pounds. Fighting out of Danbury, Connecticut, by way of Sobralia, Minas Gerais, Brazil, presenting the number 8 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, Glover Teixeira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 32 wins, 14 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska, presenting the number 4 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, Anthony Lionheart Smith!
Get on that stick early.
Anthony. Okay, fighters, gone over the rules in the back. There were no final questions from you, Blue. There were no final questions from you, Red. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Come on, ready to fight.
The tension, the anticipation of a UFC main event, championship or otherwise, DC. I'm anxious.
Like it. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it, man. You can feel the intensity from the fighters and everybody in attendance, all 50 of us. I'm so excited for this fight.
Fight! All right, tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Toyo Tires, the official tire of the UFC.
Oh.
Anthony Smith starting early in black, Glover Teixeira's in yellow.
Mark that backside. 6'2".
Ooh, nice kick
man.
by Anthony Smith.
Smith working off that jab effectively here early.
And I heard James Krause say that as he was leaving the cage before they started the fight. Get on that stick early.
Hey, watch the fit in, man. Circle to the middle, please. Circle to the middle, please. Back to center, Anthony. Beautiful work, Anthony Smith. I love it. Nice check.
Teixeira just out of range with that offering. Glover looks great physically this week.
Yeah, but you can see the speed difference already between Anthony Smith and Glover Teixeira.
Fighting on the feint. Get the feint and then get back.
Glover needs to close the distance and try to get to his legs. Try to get a takedown to slow Anthony Smith down.
Beautiful. Back to what I'm talking about, baby.
Smith continuing to pump that jab 1 minute in.
Work that slow. Work that. Yeah.
Beautiful right hand.
Low rider. Beautiful. Hey, feint the 6 and go low rider. Hey, get back to center first. Get back to center. Get that. Hey, use that stick and get back to the middle.
Smith a 2-to-1 favorite. Teixeira the +160 underdog tonight. Smith very measured on the feet early. Right hand got through.
If Glover's head ever stops moving, Anthony Smith lets the right hand fly. Glover's got to get the head moving in advance as he's approaching. He can't let that head sit still.
You see Glover trying to pressure forward to get Anthony back towards that cage, but Anthony doing a beautiful job of circling out and then going to the jab. Very active, going with the leg kicks, mixing things up. There we go. Now Glover gets some shots off, but Anthony comes right back.
Shot from Teixeira. Smith able to stay upright. 2 minutes gone by, round 1.
Back to the stick and back to the low rider. You see the range, bro. You see the range. Work your jab, Glover. Hey, you need space. Go,
Good connection by Teixeira. Smith circles out. Both guys with a lot of main event and championship experience. Jason Herzog breaks up the action here due to an inadvertent groin strike, I believe.
Hey, Jason Herzog gets the work in, man. I see him all the time in that gym downstairs. He's working. Herzog doesn't take a day off.
That's right.
No days off for Jason Herzog. I see him every day.
It makes me feel bad every time I'm on the treadmill.
And he runs hard, too. Dude gets to work.
Right down here.
The one thing about Anthony Smith to this point,
the
one thing to this point is he has not stopped, right? Every second he's throwing something, a jab, punch. He's got to be in great shape if he's going to keep this up over 25 minutes.
And mixing it up all over, using kicks.
Yeah.
And as we know, the more of them you throw, that power bar starts to go down. Unless you've got the capacity to do it.
Let's walk around a little, see how it goes, huh?
This was a punch low.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't see a knee or anything like that, but.
It looked like maybe Glover was trying to throw his body shot. I'd like to see the punch that straight a little low.
Walk around a little bit, huh?
It looked like when he got Anthony along the side of the octagon, he started to let his hands go, and one of them went a little bit low. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it was a good one. How you feeling there? A couple more seconds? Ready to go? You got it. Yeah, you got it. Okay. Just a couple seconds. Be ready to go. Keep ready.
Smith wisely taking his time.
Let's go.
Yeah? Ready? Okay. You good? Watch the low shots.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was very low.
Hook
That
to the
was
cup.
a very low body punch.
Hot potato, hot potato. Hey, you got to re-rock. He's going to look to fit into you.
All right, we'll see if Smith can get back to it here.
Oh, big right hand.
Man, big right hand.
And he set that up by pumping that jab out.
Make that body and then go stick again. Just like that. That's your range right there. That's your range. Get the jab in. Back to the center, baby.
It's so interesting to listen to the difference in the corners, right?
Stick six.
Smith's corner is wall to wall. There's no stop.
Weave that now.
Corner Teixeira kind of lets him work, lets him go to work on his own, and, you know, they trust him.
John Hackelman, George Guimaraes, Fernelli Feliz among those.
Very good kicks
instructing
there.
Teixeira.
Stay straight though. Stay straight for now.
Man, beautiful work there from Anthony Smith.
Mixing it up.
But if you pay close attention, Anthony's landing those shots, but Teixeira's kind of rolling with a lot of those.
16 here. 16 here.
If you take those shots clean from a big guy like Anthony Smith, you normally will go down. Teixeira's rolling right now.
Teixeira fearless in that pocket as usual. Being kept at bay by those long kicks from Smith.
And that jab, man. He throws that jab, and he pumps the jab out halfway, then he lets it fly.
Keep that right hand tight.
Oh,
Body. Turn that down. Get that jab. Back to the stick, please. 1-6.
Teixeira has yet to commit to a true takedown attempt through 4+ minutes.
I think at this point, Teixeira's just trying to give him the idea that don't get too crazy because the wrestling is there.
You haven't missed the jab yet. You're 100% on jabs right now. Stick it.
Stay on your jab.
Say it. Tell it how it is, bro. Stick to 6. Let's go. 1-6. Weave it.
Now they're talking.
Hey, rear hip bang.
I feel like some of these in other fights with the crowd, John, we would have missed that, right? Some of these little, You just can't keep him there. He's doing a great job of circling out, but Glover's slowly closing that distance. He's landed several leg kicks.
And Glover's just in his face. The whole time just kind of in Anthony's face.
And he ain't going anywhere. 5 minutes down. Round 2 next.
Let's go. Give me that mouthpiece. Breathe in. Breathe in. It's okay. Breathe in. Listen, he's losing heat, okay? That's it. He's losing heat. Breathe in. Okay, get your win. You're doing beautiful with your legs, okay? Keep moving, and come back with that left hook, puppy. He's losing
All right,
a
back
lot of
live,
heat.
ready to go with round 2. Before we get there, Paul Feller, we'll take a look back at some of Anthony Smith's handiwork in round